Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So today we're playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the PlayStation 1. I know it's been a little bit since I actually last recorded a video, but today we're playing something new. But even though I played the game on my channel before, but today we're actually doing the Pro Skater 4 story on PlayStation 1. So with that, I am the shit. Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming, and we're going to our first level, which is college. So, I don't mind college. College is actually a pretty decent level in my opinion. It's actually an iconic level because, I don't know, I always think of, like, just the characters on here, like Officer Tom, as well as Ali the Magic Bum, as well as the Pink Elephants, and all those other great characters. But unfortunately, this game actually lowers a lot of that stuff. There's no moving cars, there's still a very bad draw distance, as well as, like, just simplified things. I'll tell you, some of the challenges actually kind of are difficult, I will not lie, because this is actually post-commentary, so at least some of them are changed, like the Tony Hawk challenge where you have to do the heel flip varial lean. That one's not here, and some of the other ones, but it's not a horrible thing. So it's more like doing like combos as well as just, you know, easy tricks and stuff for the beginning. But there's no Officer Tom, no pink elephants. Sorry, I keep thinking of pink flamingos for some odd reason. That's a old 70s film. But yeah, it's definitely fun to play this game. Definitely something to get used to though, for sure, as I rarely ever do the finger flip on this one. But like I said, this game's actually almost a breath of fresh air. I have Pro Skater 3 as well as for PlayStation 1. I haven't like played too much of it. Like, I played a little bit so I could see if it worked, but I actually haven't like fully played the game. But some of these challenges are actually kind of cool. Like, they don't have them on the actual like PS2 port or any of the other ports. So it's definitely something cool to see, like grinding the wire in college. But as you see, it's very vacant, and I know one occurrence that I really hate playing on this game is whenever you restart a challenge, the music will automatically play. So whatever plays, as well as like it's so stupid. It's just like it will randomly play when you're not even trying to. For my reasoning, I don't have the music on, you know, just because copyright, and you don't want that shit. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it kind of gets annoying after just hearing the same thing. It's either the beginning part for TNT by AC/DC, or when I hear freaking the Darkness version of Bloodstains. So it's kind of weird. You know, for this game, I actually really enjoyed the soundtrack. That's kind of actually how I got into some of the music that I like nowadays. Like, I remember hearing Blackball from The Offspring on this game, as well as, you know, Agent Orange, as well as many other groups. I'm not a really big fan of, what do you call it? It's the group De La Soul. I like some of their stuff, but not like big onto them. I mean, Oodles and O's, I mean, that's the one song on here, but I think I prefer like that other song that they did a remix of, Me, Myself, and I, or when they're doing stuff with the Gorillas, because I kind of prefer that stuff. But I mean, who knows. And yeah, we actually still have competition levels on this game. Maybe one day I'll actually like do more content with like people when I play this game. I know, and it's like so fun to do that. It's like almost like a podcast kind of thing. Maybe one day I'll do it again, but you know, for now I'll just do a post commentary until I get like really into the groove of doing the stuff back to normal, like where I just commentate and play at the same time. Some days it's just kind of annoying. Like, some days I don't know what to talk about, because some days I'll be like actually in a bad mood, and you know, some things could just change over a course of time. But you know, everything's going good now. Like, unfortunately I still can't smell or taste anything since being, you know, ill, and everything else is going back together. I mean, going back to work, doing all that good stuff, you know, working, Still playing games, trying as much as I can at least. I haven't really got any new games lately. Maybe one day I'll get some new games. I know I definitely had some fun playing with my boys, you know, Jesse or Tuts or and Zach, because that's some good stuff. That was fun playing Red Dead with them. I definitely liked playing Red Dead more on PC than on PS4, even though I beat the PS4 profile one. But I do definitely think it looks so much better on PC, but it's to be expected. Kind of like some of the other games, I feel like it'd probably be good on there, but you know, I do know some funny game or some movie that I actually seen that were funny too was Postal. Even though it was a commercial failure, I still love that movie. It's just like one of the funniest things that I've seen. Even though like I said, it's not a great film, I just loved it, especially because there's Scud Farkus from A Christmas Story is in it, so that was even funnier. And we got the gold, like usual. I don't think I actually got a silver in a while, so I'm kind of happy about that. Because I know on like Skate 2, Skate 3, there always makes you specifically get like first place in order to beat it. Kind of like the death races and stuff. I hate death races. They're one of the worst things. Like, even though you can get some cheats for it, I just never got into it. I don't know. It's not like I don't know to speed glitches and stuff. Like, I know more of the shortcuts than that, but I don't know. Also, the skate letters. The skate letters can be kind of tedious on this game, especially if you don't have the right stats. And stats are a lot different compared to like some of the other games. So, I mean, it's definitely something to get used to. Definitely gotta get used to the mechanics on this one more than I guess I'm more used to the Xbox or the PlayStation ones. Because I used to play this one on PlayStation 2 as well as Xbox, as you guys seen. But a funny fact, they actually have two categories on this game. They're like pro skaters and more skaters. So in the more skaters, they put Bam Margera in there, and I'm like, damn, that's rough on Bam. Like, it's funny though. It is really funny that they actually put Bam Margera as just another pro skater, like more skaters than like the actual pro skater. Like, don't get me wrong, Bam's alright. He's not my like favorite, but he's okay. I don't really have like a favorite on the Pro Skater 4 game. I think usually my go-tos they're pretty much the same people. It was either Rodney Mullen. I did use Eric Costin a few times, as well as Mike Vallely, as well as before I used Bucky Lasik. So that was kind of cool, but I really haven't used any of them else. I just mainly use my custom skater, and that's pretty much it. Definitely like the custom skater on these games, even though they're kind of, you know, silent until Underground and stuff, so something to get used to. But Underground still, hands down, it is the soul skating game for sure. For sure. You know, it's weird, even though, like, I have this game, like, I still don't know what other games to play. Like, it's really ridiculous. Like, I have Pro Skater 4 as well as 3 for PlayStation 1, but I have all these other ones that I have, and I just don't know what to play. Like, there's too many that I have. Like, I don't know what people are interested in, but who knows. As I was saying, Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake are actually coming for the Switch next month in July. So I may or may not get it, so it'll be something cool for sure to try out, because, I mean, I have it for Xbox One. I definitely liked it for sure. Like, the graphics were great. I love just the game in general. That was something fun, like, for sure. Like, when that came out, I remember everybody freaking spamming me so hard. They were like, yo, freaking Tony Hawk is coming out. I was like, oh crap. I was getting freaked out because I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like getting 6 messages at a time, like, yo, the freaking thing's coming out in Remake. And I pre-ordered that shit for real. I really wish I could have gotten the other one where it came with the actual skateboard, but, you know, I wasn't lucky enough to pre-order it like that because I guess I was busy during that time. but it definitely would have been something cool and something, you know, collectible I would have loved to have. Even though I have no idea where I could have put it, because, I mean, I have one unused deck as well as 3 other skateboards, and they're just kind of laying on the wall by my closet. But, I mean, I still use them for sure. I just don't know what else to do with them. Like, I have no place to put it, and I can't, like, really display them anywhere in my house, because, I mean, it's not that big of a place. So you guys know how I like telling you a little story about, like, stuff going on in my life, you know, little things, you know, little things that irk me, little things that piss me off. So, you know how, like, you do laundry and stuff, you know, do laundry in, like, laundromats and stuff. I mean, I'm not lucky enough to have, like, a laundromat, like, thing in my place, which is fine. I don't really care. So, the other day I was doing laundry. I do laundry pretty much every week, you know, due to work and stuff, so I do it pretty frequently. So, typically, out of the 11 years that I've been here at my current residence, I've done my laundry here. So, out of those times, I've never had anything stolen. So, this week I did my laundry. You know, did my stuff, you know, the stuff that I need, you know, boxers, stuff like that. So, I put my stuff in the washer. Typical stuff, you know, washing all the stuff. I go home to wait till they're ready to go into the dryer. So it goes about 35 minutes for everything to be washed properly. So all good and said and done. So I end up going back to the laundromat. I put my stuff in the dryer and I go back home. Fine and simple. I've done that for many years. So this time around, it felt like most of my clothes were kind of like light, like normally than usual. So I was getting ready for my shift at work, getting ready, you know, getting clothes, stuff. So I'm looking through my basket, and turns out I had been missing a bunch of my freaking clothes. Like, it's weird. Like, who does this? Who's stupid enough to steal someone else's clothes? Like, legitimately, who does this? They took a pair of my freaking shorts. They took a bunch of my boxers, a bunch of my shirts, as well as a bunch of my socks, and a Vans sock. Like, if you're gonna take a pair of socks, take the other one, for fuck's sake. But it still pisses me off. But, like, who takes someone else's underwear? For real. Like, if you're really in that desperate of need, I have extra clothes that I could have gave away. Simple as that. They're not even name brand stuff. Like, I mean, I have name brand stuff, but I just don't wear it, like, to work, you know? I don't want that shit ruined. But, like, who does that? Who steals someone else's clothes? Like, that is just messed up. And it kind of pisses me off because, like, I don't really have much, like, that actually fits me. I'm a big dude. I'm fucking tall, too. But, like, who takes someone else's clothes? Like, really? I don't know. That's something about that. It just kind of bothers me. Like, something just so little like that is just petty. It's just pure pettiness. I never understood why would someone take that, especially like my socks too. Who takes someone else's socks? I don't get people. I really don't. I don't understand people nowadays. It's silly and it's kind of annoying. I won't say it's as worse as being ditched on Halloween or anything, but like, it still sucks of just like having your clothes just taken. It's like, I don't know. But on the side note, I ended up having to buy a whole bunch of other stuff for that. Had to buy a bunch of new clothes, which were needed, but still, it just, I don't know, it just, something so little like that, it's so annoying. Just so little, it irks me, it just pisses me off. I'm sorry, but like, if you guys ever experience the same thing, just, you know, tell me in the comments below, because I don't know if it has, I don't know if it's a common thing, but like, who does that really? Who really does that little stuff? And also, that lip extension challenge is quite difficult. Like, I actually have to say, that one's probably one of the harder missions, besides the combo that is hard. Because besides that last combo mission, I think that was the last one, because I didn't know that you're only supposed to do 10 challenges and then you get the next level. unfortunately, I did every fucking challenge in this level besides the pro specifics. So at least it's a good thing that I can say I did most of the challenges, but some of them were very tedious, and as you see, I did some cuts for sure on the game. Like, you know, sometimes I try not to let the game just, you know, pan out for so long, because I know people don't really watch it all the way, but I do it anyway. Like, I try to shorten it up. If there's like dead air or anything, I try to like shorten it so people don't just get constantly bored. Now that I got the laundromat rant out of the way, you know what's weird that I realized being older and stuff? You know, I never got really into anime when I was younger. Like, I really never got into it. I mean, I watched some stuff here and there. I mean, I watched a little bit of Pokemon, Naruto, sometimes Bleach, bunch of other stuff. Like, nothing really, you know, spectacular. Like, just common stuff, as well as Inuyasha. That was another one I used to watch too. But like, nothing like ever appealed to me as a kid. But then, you know, as I grew up, as like 2020 hit around, I don't know, something just hit, like, just for me to watch a whole bunch of animes. Like, I really don't understand this, because it first started off like, you know, freaking interspecies reviewers. I know I say this show so many times. It's ridiculous. I've said that, as well as, you know, I've watched Septon Academy. I've watched Beastars, both seasons. I've watched the full series of Monster Monsoon. Also watched the full thing of Dragon Ball. I am watching High School DxD, but I haven't really finished it yet. I'm on season 4, but I haven't really, you know, finished the whole series. I'm kind of watching Bobobo right now, but there's still many other shows that I kind of want to watch. It's like, it just baffles me, because from being really against watching it, and then I just kind of got really into it. It almost makes me sound like I'm a hypocrite, but not really, because, like, I don't know, just, I was always more into, like, cartoons than actual animes. I guess I never understood it because I just never really liked animation, or how everybody gasps really loudly over something so little. So maybe that might be the reason why, too. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, your things change when you get older. It's kind of like the same way, like, I used to not like one group, and then now I like them. Like, example, I never really liked, growing up, I never really liked, like, Rise Against. Sometimes, like, I still don't like them, but they're okay. But, like, I'll listen to, if they're playing on the radio, I'll listen to it, but I'm not, like, gonna go out of my way to hear it. Same with, like, rap. I'm not really gonna, you know, go out of the way to just specifically listen to it. I mean, every once in a while I'll listen to, like, a certain artist, but I'm not really, like, I just prefer my metal and rock and stuff, you know. I prefer that stuff over anything. Like I said, I'm a weird individual, but, like, I guess I said, like, times change when you're older and stuff. You just kind of like things less, or change tastes and interests and stuff. But, you know, it's kind of the same way with, like, your taste buds. You know, you like certain foods, and then you start to hate certain foods. Like, I used to hate freaking cottage cheese, but I like it, but I can't really have it now because I'm lactose intolerant. It's so weird now. It's, like, just weird in life, just how everything kind of changes, you know? It's really weird. But as you see, as we progress more into this level and stuff with the extreme score, the challenges progress to get more harder. Like this one example, this lip extension one pissed me off because I had no idea what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do on this one, you're supposed to go, when you're into the lip, you're supposed to press up on the D-pad as well as down on the D-pad in order to do the extension while you're not trying to fall because of your balance. It is weird. It is such a weird concept, but I do like it. It's kind of strange, but it's definitely something to get used to. And it definitely has like more of the, not like arcade feel, but it definitely has like definitely a disadvantage to like some of the other games that I've played. Because, I don't know, I guess I'm used to like the other controls for like Pro Skater 1 and 2 and stuff. And this one was a pain in my ass. As you see, this one in particular, I just kept falling because you're supposed to get 100,000 points in 20 seconds. I guess you were trying to, you know, be advanced, trying to do it properly when you're barely not getting the score. I kept wondering what was like the good idea to, you know, do this. I was when I was doing this, I was watching some like YouTuber. I can't remember his name, but he was funny as hell. Like, I really liked his content. But I for sure know that this challenge was something else. It was definitely a difficult one for me. I guess it's probably because you try to cheat it, but there's like almost like a learning curve. Like, it's more towards that realistic thing, and you could have seen I got that point, but I fell. I really hate that. I really hated that kind of stuff. But, you know, you get better as time goes on. I guess playing this one in a consecutive amount of time, it definitely gets kind of annoying. But, you know, you get used to it. See, that one is very, very tedious. I will tell you, that took me a lot longer than it really should have. But all in all, I'm glad I was able to do it. So, I thought there was more challenges to do, because all that was left for me to do was definitely the hard combo one, and then there was horse. Horse was pretty easy, because I guess you gotta get used to it. I've only played horse a few times on the old, like, underground game. So, I guess I was kind of used to it by now, but it was definitely something else to get used to. It's definitely fun, for sure. As you see, there's, you know, rendering issues for, you know, my Elgato, but it's to be expected. You're recording off of a PS2 with a really proprietary setup, so it's definitely something else to get used to. Maybe one day it'll get better, like the quality and stuff. Maybe there's no actual like screen tearing when I record that stuff. But you know, it could happen, because it's weird how you do it. This one you use like an AVI to HDMI to record it, and then like I used to have a PlayStation 2 to HDMI thing on for like other PlayStation 2 games, so it looked a lot better. But this one for sure, like, it's definitely proprietary compared to like some of the other setups that people have for these kind of games. But all in all, it's definitely a good game. I definitely enjoy playing Pro Skater 4 on the PlayStation 1. You know, I almost said 2 again. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, rate, subscribe. I hope you liked this video. More to come. Definitely more Pro Skater 4. Maybe, who knows, I'll get someone else to join me on this. So with that, I am the shit. You've been watching Millionaire Gaming. I did not understand why the thing was red, though. That's one thing I never understood. A sick combo, I never understood it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Enjoy a little bit skating.